Let's do it.
Absolutely.
But good to see you, bro. Good to see you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see you as well.
I know a lot of things going on for you, man, already. It's only 21, just begun. 2020 was something epic. But even first and foremost, how you doing? How's everything with you, the family, with everything going on with COVID and everything?
Yeah, man. The family is fine. We give thanks. I just picked up my kids from school like an hour ago. You know, and I have to do a few quick turns and all of that. COVID is a global thing going on. It's a global thing. Everybody's reacting to it, you know?
Yeah.
Almost similarly. Everybody's reacting to it almost similarly, where the lockdowns in UK is tier 4 lockdown. And, you know, but Ghana is moving. It's not too locked. It's not even locked. It's literally, you know, but protocols and making sure, you know, we stay safe.
Yeah, and everything's good.
Yeah, man.
And I know, I mean, you got the inside just because, you know, wifey is a doctor and everything. So you kind of know the thing going from the inside. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I've got information that's classified, you know.
All right. Now them saying Ghana, I mean, in Africa, is like COVID is not really that big of a deal.
I think it is true from my own vision, because guess what? We have had to deal with, especially, you know, Afrobeat or Afrobeat music, which is the African beat.
Yes.
Is a foundation.
Yes.
Upon which everything comes. Reggae comes, R&B. Once it is black originated music, remember, it comes from the African soil. And therefore, if it is Afro, then it is Africa. I think, you know,
of course.
That's the breakdown. So, irrespective of that, we are all children of that school. You know what I mean? So they call me the dancehall king, which is right, because it is by virtue of work. It's not by virtue of hype.
Yeah.
You see me?
Yeah.
And even so, it's an honor. I'm honored. I'm grateful. I mean, there are a lot of kings. That's why I'm one God, you know, because there's only one God. You feel me?
Mad.
Yeah, there.
Bop, 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 bop. All right, so then let's talk about like your come up. Like at what age were you when you said, hey, you know what, the music is my thing? Like what was it that kind of happened? What do you remember that time when you kind of had that musical bug and you said, hey, this is what I want to do?
At the time when it occurred to me to take it, like that's the only thing left for me to push. That was when I was in senior high school 1. We call it SSS. Senior secondary school. I mean, I was doing music before that time there. Like, one thing I always say is that music chose me, honestly speaking.
Okay.
Because in my family lineage, there are traditions, you know. Africa is strong. It's strong. We you know, because our foods that we eat, I'm being honest, like, I have not tested positive yet.
Really?
I have not tested positive yet, but I've been traveling through the whole place. I just came back home not too long, like 5 days ago from New York. I've been in Jamaica, I've been in Dominica, I've been in UK, you know, and I do tests regularly. The whole time I have to show my test to travel, and it's been 0. So I think our immune system is not that weak. Basically, it's been fighting poverty, it's been fighting genocide. Our immune system has been fighting hunger.
Talk to them.
So, we're ready, you know. So Africa is literally, you know, taking it one step at a time, but we must be good. Because already, sorry I'm talking too much, but this is
what this is for, bro. This is what it's
the
for.
reality. You know, already we see different companies producing the vaccine. And I think in a year or 2, you're gonna grab the vaccine like you can grab Tylenol, what do I say?
Tylenol and all of them, yeah.
2-3 years, I think you can just grab it like you're grabbing it from a counter. Be like, yeah, I need one of these.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
Jano, we're still dealing with it, but the diverse effect that it has had on malaria is deadly. Malaria is mosquito caused from mosquito bites.
Yeah.
The symptoms that you get from is basically the same thing that you get from when you contract COVID.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we have been able to deal with it. So I think our immune system is actually, you know, has been ready because from what they thought was going to be happening in Africa, they're not actually getting that kind of results. Because from the beginning, what I read in the news, sometimes, the news sometimes was that the expectation is that COVID is going to kill people like chicken on the streets of Africa.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Ooh, the Wi-Fi chop up. We'll get him back. We'll get him back. The Wi-Fi shaky. He's on the road though.
This number is going on, you know. You see me, and the Europe and all of that. So Africa is strong. Africa has been up. You see me, and all these things, you know. Africa is strong. It's strong. We you know, because our foods that we eat. I'm being honest. Like, I have not tested positive yet.
Really?
I have not tested positive yet, but I've been traveling. Musicians.
Okay.
Like my great-grandfather, my great-grandmother, you know, all these people.
Okay,
like,
okay. So you kind of you were born into a musical family.
I can say that as well. Like, I mean, there are talents in the family, and the musical talent is what took me over. You feel me? Like, so I didn't have no option. So basically, I've been singing from primary school to writing poems, writing plays, making people happy, entertaining people. But in senior high school 1 was when I sat in class one time and I'm like, bro, when I'm done with senior high school, bro, I think I don't have no option. I just got to do music. So, and I began to skip class. I began to go to music programs. I began to chase the music. I was not, you know what I mean? I was juggling it between the school and that. So by the time I was out of school, after 3 years, it was music. You know, we faced it because we didn't actually have no other option. Honestly,
that's what I was going to say. So, I mean,
you just have to go.
But even the parents, now we know, well, we're African, so we already know when we start telling our African parents, hey, I want to be a musician. Hey, I want to do entertainment. They're like, no. You have to go to school to be a doctor. You have to go to school to be a lawyer, all these other things. Were they supportive of that decision?
My mother was, and my dad was observing. You know what I mean?
Say, Charlie, if this one doesn't work, you got to come over here now.
But the thing is that, you know, we're telling the true stories. You feel me? The thing is,